before we get too far in this video, guys, do me a huge favor and please hit this button right here, and that'll give you a subscription to my YouTube channel. What that means is you'll get an email every time I upload a video, and it'll help me out a lot. I'm trying to build this YouTube channel out, so I need a lot of subscribers. So guys, do me a big favor, hit that button if you like this video. I really appreciate it. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Collin Randall vlog. Today I'm going to talk to you about some of the myths that are out there about waterfowl hunting. I see a lot of stuff on YouTube and Facebook that just aren't true, and it's kind of confusing for the beginners out there. So I want to set some things straight. And while we're talking about that, I'm going to do some practicing here with my clay thrower. Got no one else to shoot with today, so I rigged up the system with a strap that I'm going to tie to my leg, and I'm going to throw clays at myself today while I talk to you guys. So I don't know how this video is going to go. Bear with me. I'm trying to get some practice in for some duck hunting coming up. Got no one else out here to pull the clays for me, so got a string attached to my clay thrower to my leg, and I'm trying to pull the clays for me, and then shoot it. So if I miss, I'm going to blame it on that. So there's 5 things that I think are myths that are out there on social media. I'm sure there's more. If there are, shoot them in the comments and I'll be glad to answer some of those too. But today I'm going to talk about the 5 that I've noticed. So the first one I want to talk about is people saying you need a lot of decoys to be successful. And it's just not true. Check out my last video, 2-man limit in 1 hour. There I proved that you don't need a lot of decoys. You don't have to have matching decoys. You don't have to have the nicest decoys. I just threw out 29 shells and 8 full bodies. Me and my friend Harlan, we limited in less than an hour. The key to this myth though is you got to do your homework. You got to get out and scout the properties. You got to know where the geese are going to be. You got to have access to those areas. And that's the hard part. You got to go to the farmers, knock on their doors, and you know, that's kind of an art in itself, trying to get farmers to allow you to hunt on their property. But it pays off. You're gonna get a lot of no's. Just keep going. Once you get on the properties that are loaded with geese, man, it is worth it and it is a blast. So that's kind of the first one. Another one that I want to talk to you about is face paint, okay? Please stop painting your face. Basically, it just screams, hey, look at me. I'm a newbie, but I watch Duck Dynasty, so I know what I'm doing. No, you don't know what you're doing. Now, and I'm gonna tell you this right now. The Robertsons, the Duck Commander guys, they're only painting their face for TV, okay? Probably because their producer, who's most likely never hunted a day in their life, said they need to do that. So just stop painting your face. It's not necessary. I've never painted my face, and I've killed tons of ducks and geese. I don't really get the whole face paint thing. So maybe you think it's cool. Maybe you like to put makeup on or something, but it's not needed. And it's probably not comfortable either. The next one I want to talk to you guys about is the shells that you're using to hunt ducks and geese, okay? You do not need 3.5-inch shells. You don't need black cloud. You don't need heavy metal, all this expensive stuff. Save your money. Experiment. Buy boxes of shells, okay? And see what your gun agrees with. I'm shooting a Benelli M2. It only shoots up to 3-inch shells, and I've never had an issue. When I'm hunting ducks, I'll use 3-inch shells, a 2 or 3 shot. When I'm hunting geese, I'll use a 3-inch shell that's a 1 shot or a BB. Any of those have done me great, and save your money. Don't spend so much money on your shot. We got geese flying all over this place. What time is it? It is 4:11. For those of you in Colorado, looks like the birds are moving around 4 o'clock. So if you're doing an evening hunt, 4 o'clock. So the 4th myth, a lot of people say you gotta put your decoys in a U formation or an X formation, something like that, right? You hear it a lot. Well, I don't believe in that. Do your scouting. I say this all the time. I'm a big believer in scouting, so you're gonna hear it a lot. Do your scouting, see what the birds are doing in the field. Mimic that. This will put you a whole nother level above the hunters out there that are just keeping their decoys in the typical U formation, the X pattern. When the birds are flying above you and they see something different, they're gonna like it, and you're gonna kill a lot more geese. Trust me. Smoking them today.
Oh, this is such a pain in the butt. All right.
Now the next one that I want to talk about is calling. Everyone out there says you got to be a great caller to kill a lot of geese. Now I know I talked about this in my last video, but there's one point that I want to bring up about this. People that are just getting into waterfowl hunting, they go on YouTube and they type in, you know, waterfowl, or I mean goose calling tips, duck calling tips, and they come across the competition calling, okay? When I first started, I fell guilty to this too. When I watch those guys, it's amazing, right? I mean, they sound amazing, but that is not what you do in the field, okay? A lot of people mistake what the guys are doing in competitions and try to use that in the field. That is what we call overcalling. So the keys in the field are just the basics, you know, the honk, cluck, moan, spit note. That's really all you need. You don't need to do all the fancy stuff the competition callers are doing. So if you're new to hunting, you don't know how to call, don't watch the competition calling videos. It's very impressive, yes, but it's not realistic for hunting, so don't do that. You don't want to be a competition caller in the field. Now it'd be great to get to that level one day. I would love to try out competition calling, but I'd rather just kill the geese, honestly. So missed that first one. We're going 2 now. All right, we got 1 shell, locked and loaded. We got number 2 in there. And just cause I'm not sure if I'll hit this first time, we'll put a 3rd in there. Here we go. All right, wish me luck. There we go. Well, I think that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. Share this video with your friends, people out there that are new to hunting. Let's spread the word on some of the myths out there. And please guys, I'd really appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button and give me a like on the video too. Trying to get my YouTube channel up the boards, so help me out with that. Till next time guys, see you later.